Howdy, I'm Gary of Grumpy Meditations, and I just wanted to make a short film here about who I am and what I'm trying to do with my vlog channel. I'm interested in the past, the history of the area where I live, which is the San Francisco Bay Area, because there's a lot of good people who once lived here and worked here and died here. And I don't want those people to be forgotten. Even though they weren't wildly famous in most cases, they were very productive citizens and added a lot to our culture, to our communities, to our education, to our society. And I'd just like to make people aware of those persons, who they were and what they did, and where they're buried. So I will be looking at some graves, cemeteries, a lot of cemeteries, but I'll also be looking at other aspects. I'm a member of the Sons of Confederate Veterans, which is not a racist organization. It's a historical organization comprised of people who are descendants of Confederate soldiers. My great-grandfather fought for the South. So I know the South side of things a lot better than most people do. You'll find us pretty well educated and informed on the War for the Southern Independence, sometimes called the Civil War. And I believe that the South was right and that the North was wrong, and I will attempt to point that out. At least if you don't believe that, at least give you some food for thought in future videos. My great-grandfather was George Washington Waltrip, Private, Company L, 4th Alabama Cavalry. He is buried in Acton, Texas, and there are there's lots of graves of Confederate veterans here in the San Francisco Bay Area. There's some up in Colma, which is a city that has more dead people in it than it has living people, because it's a huge graveyard, a huge cemetery up there. And there are some here in San Jose. There are some very interesting people who were Confederates, soldiers. Some were officers who left the South after the Civil War and came to the Bay Area, where they worked, sometimes in state government, and did a lot in that position, in their positions there. So we'll be getting into those, as well as the heroes of San Jose State University, which is my alma mater. I graduated there in 1972. And there are some really great people who created that university and who nursed it through its early days, and that people should know about. Okay, well, that's all for now, and I will see you on the next vlog. Thank you. Bye.